Welcome to this video. We'll discuss about how to solve this question of Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. This is one of the important topic in statistical analysis. So this is the very simple question. So we'll just try to solve this question. You can refer to the another video for the theoretical aspects of this correlation. We'll just move on to this question. So first of all, this is a question given in your book. So this is cases. These are ABCD, just numbers, doesn't matter. This is the series X and this is series Y. So first of all, in the all statistical video, we have seen the first to write the formula. So here Karl Pearson correlation coefficient of correlation is denoted by R. So here we write summation xy divided by summation x square and summation y square. So this is the main formula. Here we consider the most important thing. Now we have to calculate small x, then small x square. So these two are steps for this. Here x means we have to obtain the total of this. With the help of calculator, we will obtain the total of this. So here 10 plus 6 plus 9 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 11 and plus 9. So summation x is equals to 80. Here these are the cases, so it means n. So your n is 8. Here small x means x minus x bar, mean. So here x bar we can find out by 80 divided by 8. So here we can write 10. Now we just have to calculate the deviations. It means 10 minus 10. So here x minus x bar is your 10. So 10 minus 10, 0. 6 minus 10 is minus 4. 9 minus 10 is minus 1. 10 minus 10, 0. 12 minus 10, 2. 13 minus 10, 3. 11 minus 10, 1. 9 minus 10, minus 1. So these are the total of this column x. Now we have to calculate the squares. So 0, 16, 1, 0, 4, 9, 1, 1. Here the requirement of the formula is you have to obtain the total of summation x square. So we will just do the total of this column. So 16 plus 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 1 plus 1. So here summation x square is equals to 32. Now this is the next column given in your book. So y column. So the same case we have to calculate small y. That will be y minus y bar. The next column should be y square. And the last column, that is xy. Because the demand of the formula in the numerator side is xy. So here the again same thing. You have to obtain the total with the help of calculator. 9 plus 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 8 plus 4. So here you have summation capital Y is 64. Now the simplest thing, you have to calculate Y. It means 64 divided by 8 is equals to 8. So 8 is your mean. So it means 9 minus 8. Here you can write Y minus 8 or Y minus Y bar. So the Y bar is your 8. So 9 minus 8, 1, 4 minus 8, minus 4, 6 minus 8, minus 2, 9 minus 8, 1, 11 minus 8 is 3, 13 minus 8 is 5, 8 minus 8 is 0, 4 minus 8 is minus 4. Do not try to obtain this total because this is not the demand of the formula. Here you have to obtain the y square. So for the first column, that is 1, 14, 4, 1, 9, 25, 0, 16. Now we have to obtain the last column, that is x into y. So here this is the column of x and this is the column of y. So we need to obtain 0 into 1, that is 0. Minus 4 into minus 4, that is 4 for 16, that is positive because two negative signs becomes positive. Minus 1 into minus 2, so that is 2. 0 into 1, that is 0. 2 into 3, is 6. 3 into 5, that is 15. Then 1 into 0 is 0. Then 1 into 4 is 4. So both are minus. That is why we are putting a positive sign. Now we have to obtain this total of summation y square. With the help of calculator, 1 plus 16 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 25 plus 16. So that comes out as 72. Now we have to obtain the total of this also, x and y column. So here 16 plus 2 plus 6 plus 15 plus 4. So summation x y comes out as 43. Now we have all these values. Now we just have to put these values into the formula. So here r is equals to summation xy means 43. So on the numerator I am writing 43. Summation x square is the total of x square column. So we have 32. The in between sign is the sign of multiplication. Summation y square is 72. So we write 72. Putting an under root. By solving this, it means first you have to multiply 32 into 72. So that is 43 divided by 2304. Again we have to obtain the under root of this. So 43 divided by 48. So here 43 divided by 48, you will get the answer as 0.895. So this is your final answer. 0.895 is your final answer. Now we have to write a one line after this question that among these values, these column y and column x, there is a high degree of correlation present. Positive high degree, because the value comes out as positive. That's it for this video. Please like, share and subscribe this channel. If you have any doubt, recommendation or feedback, you can mention in the comment box. Once again, thank you so much. Stay connected. Have a nice day.